Ray on the substitute.
You guys washed your hands before you came in here today, right?
No.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It is artists versus future business leaders. If the artists win $5,000, the business leaders can take 15%.
I got that. 20 classmates will be tested on what they know and how far they will go as they compete for the chance to win $5,000. This is The Substitute, and it starts right now.
Here's how it's gonna work, guys. I'm gonna call you up here 2 at a time. One artist, one business leader. Ask you a question. If you get it right, you move on. You get it wrong, you go back to your desk and pout. Meh, I'm a teenager. Round 1 is what you know. Pop culture stuff we all like Taylor Swift and other ex-girlfriends of mine. You'll hear all about me in her next song, Cholesterol. Who's ready to get this show started? Let's get Amy and Kashad. What physical activity are you doing if you're in a mountain pose, a half moon pose, or a downward facing dog? Amy.
Yoga.
Yoga is correct. Ray and Daniela, come on up. Sofia Vergara plays a sexy Colombian trophy wife, Gloria Delgado Pritchett, on what hit sitcom? Ray.
Modern Family.
Modern Family is correct. I don't know if the future business leaders of America should be watching ABC's Wednesday night lineup. Soraya and Jana. You guys are friends?
Yeah, we actually are.
What do artists and future business leaders talk about? In a 2011 hit, what Barbados-born pop star sings that she found love in a hopeless place? Soraya.
Rihanna.
Rihanna is correct. Can I have Jonathan and Julia, please? Jonathan's a strong name.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. What do the first 2 letters stand for in the name of the controversial rap crew OFWGKTA? Jonathan.
Odd Future.
Odd Future is correct. Business leaders are in the lead. Artists, let's stop scribbling down poetry and start getting some questions right. Can I please have Devin and Michael? You guys are buddies?
We're buddies. Yes. We live on the same street, actually.
You live on the same street?
We do.
What street, what address, which window is your bedroom window? I'm supposed to ask everyone. In the Underworld movie series, actress Kate Beckinsale plays what type of supernatural creature? Michael.
Vampire.
Vampire is correct. That was our first artist to get a question right. And of course it was about vampires. You guys are weird. Victoria and Christy, come on up. So, it says you guys work together.
Yeah.
Where do you guys work?
At a daycare center.
So what do you guys do there?
We change diapers and watch children scream.
Oh, awesome. You guys washed your hands before you came in here today, right?
No.
Just kidding. What if I freaked out? I did, but all right. Victoria and Christy. Eminem's loosely autobiographical film, 8 Mile, is set in what Rust Belt city? Victoria.
New York.
New York, I'm sorry, is incorrect. Christy, Steele?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is also incorrect, I'm sorry. The answer was Detroit. In 2011, comedian and actor Russell Brand filed for divorce from what pop singer? Christy.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry is correct. Can I have Patrick and Talib, please? So is TAG your initials?
Yeah.
Yeah? Those are good initials.
Yeah.
What are your initials?
PN.
PN?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really spell a word, huh? TAG and PN. Here we go. Known for hits like Give Me Everything, Miami hip-hop artist Armando Christian Perez is better known by what stage name? Class? Shout it out. Pitbull. Pitbull. All the future business leaders are listening to Pitbull, apparently. What cartoon series features 3 superpowered little girls named Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup who fight crime in Townsville? Talib.
Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls is correct. I don't know much about it, but don't you lose street cred when you get the Powerpuff Girls question right? Can I please have Fiorella and Damar? In what classic kids board game do you move a gingerbread man piece through places like the Chocolate Mountains and the Lollipop Woods? Damar.
Candyland.
Candyland is correct. Marco and Katie, come on up. Ready? Yeah. You're what was that?
He's gonna lose.
He's gonna lose?
Yeah.
Whoa, she's
I'm gonna win.
No, we're tied up right now. This is my time.
What series of books tells the story of a magical world ruled by a lion named Aslan? Katie.
Narnia.
We'll accept that the Chronicles of Narnia is the correct answer. Can I please have Rashida and Ashley come on up? It's just about all tied up. It's down to the salmon shirts to figure out what happens next. Whoever gets this question right not only moves on to round 2 to continue to compete for $5,000, but also wins a prize for their entire team. No pressure, no pressure. And that prize is a Roku. You can hook it up to your TV and can watch Hulu and Netflix. The evil Gargamel and his cat Azrael are the nemesis of what tiny blue characters? Ashley.
The Smurfs.
The Smurfs is correct. So not only is Ashley going on to the next round, but all the artists are taking home a Roku. Don't worry, business leaders. Someday you'll hire an artist to install your Roku. That's the end of round 1. We went from 20 competitors down to 10. One of these 10 people may very well be taking home $5,000. Get excited for round 2.
I got that cash, I got that. I got that cash, I got cash, I got that.
We're back and about to rock round 2, where 10 contestants get cut down to 5. The substitute continues right now. Round 1 was what you know. Round 2 is what you should know, like school subjects such as reading, writing, or wrestling. I went to Hulk Hogan High, so it's a little different there. Let's get right down to round 2, find out which one of these 10 competitors is going to compete for $5,000. Jonathan and Christy, please. Jonathan, Christy, here we go. What classic Mary Shelley novel is about a mad scientist who stitches together a monster from dead body parts? Christy.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein is correct. Talib and Ray, here is your question. What city is both the #1 tourist destination in Japan and the country's capital? Ray.
Tokyo.
Tokyo is correct. Michael and Soraya. I hope we got Michael and Damar's awkward high five on camera. Michael and Soraya. How many inches are there in a yard? Michael.
36.
36 is correct. Michael knows that because he's almost 3 yards high. All right, Tamar and Amy. What book is the primary holy text of Islam? Tamar.
The Quran.
The Quran is correct. Katie, is it your time again?
I don't know.
You don't know
I'm
anymore?
not getting cocky this time.
All right, Ashley and Katie. What famed pair of American explorers are credited with leading the first transcontinental expedition to the West Coast? Katie.
Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark is correct. Damn, it was Katie's time. All right, guys, we're down to 5 competitors. One of these people in the front row may very well take home $5,000 today. Don't be too jealous, people in the back, because coming up is round 3, and in round 3, gets real weird. We've had what you know, what you should know, and now it's time for what the This is how it's gonna work. I'm gonna call you up one at a time, and you're gonna have 45 seconds to name as many items from 2 different lists as possible. I know what you're thinking, that sounds pretty easy, but you're gonna have to do it all while attached to the ping pong terror wheel. You can see that the wheel is obviously terrifying, but where the ping pong comes in is that thing shoots ping pong balls at you while you're spinning in the wheel.
I didn't sign up for this.
You didn't sign up for this. I'm the host of the show, and they put me in this thing this morning to test its safety. Oh, that sucks. Is what the So you guys should be quite all right in there. Dead. There you go. Can we talk about this? It looks like you have 2 broken feet.
I don't know.
I got that cash, I got that. I got that cash, I got cash, I got.
Only 5 players remain. Christy, Ray, Michael, Damar, and Katie will continue to compete for $5,000.
All right, Christy, I know you like working with diapers, but I hope you're wearing one right now. Here are your categories. Your first one is 25 largest U.S. cities. Your other list is Pixar movies. You have 45 seconds starting now.
Los Angeles, New York. Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, Wall-E.
Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, Las Vegas. Chicago, I said Chicago. I said Los Angeles. Vancouver's in Canada. Sacramento. Los Angeles. No clue.
Wall-E, Toy Story, New York, LA, Shrek, Phoenix.
Wall-E. I have no clue, any city. I just want to get off.
Time.
I don't know any U.S. city.
The results are in. We have a winner.
Christy and Ray, you tied with a high score of 8.
Yes!
In the event of a tie,
Oh my God.
we ask you the total number of things in both categories. Whoever guessed closest moves on to the final round. Christy said 35. Ray said 80. The correct answer was 37. Christy moves on to the final round. Guys, you want to know who's going up against Christy in the final round? That is up to you guys. You will decide which one of the other 4 competitors will square off against Christy in the final round. You will choose the People's Champ. If Christy wins, she takes home the $5,000 all to herself. If the People's Champ, the person you elected, wins, you all split the money. So choose wisely. If you would like Katie to go on to compete against Christy in the final round, show of hands. No harm, no foul. All right. Damar, 1. One common one. Ray, 4. Who wants Mike? Guys, it looks like we got Mike versus Christy in the final round. Christy's playing for $5,000 all to herself. Mike's playing to take the home money for all of you.
I got that cash, I got that. I got that cash, I got cash, I got. I got that cash.
It's Christy and Michael in the final round. The substitute continues right now.
This is it, round 4, the final round. It all comes down to this. Someone's taking home 5 G's. Is it gonna be Christy all by herself or Michael and the rest of the class? They'll be cheering for you in the hallways when you have 5 G's in a briefcase, or they'll be mugging you. Either way,
Most likely mugging me.
we've had what you know, what you should know, and even what. Now it's time for what you think. We polled 100 of your peers and asked them the following questions. You guys will have to try to guess how they responded. More popular answer gets a point. I'll ask 5 questions. First person to 3 points takes home that $5,000 for themselves or takes it home for the entire class. Let's get right to the questions. We asked your female peers, if you were appearing in a movie, what actor would you want to be your co-star for a makeout scene? Christy.
Taylor Lautner.
Taylor Lautner. Team Jacob.
Johnny Depp.
Mike. Johnny Depp. Team Johnny. At what age did you start receiving an allowance? Christy.
11?
11. Mike.
12.
12. Those are both ages. Good work. How many people are in the group that you would describe as your best friends? Mike.
2.
2.
3.
3. Wow. Popular. What is your favorite form of physical exercise? Christy.
Yoga?
Yoga. Mike.
Basketball.
Basketball. Name the most dangerous thing people do while driving. Mike.
Text.
Text.
Talk on the phone.
Talk on the phone. Guys, that's it. We're gonna go tabulate the results and find out who's taking home that 5 Gs. Christy all to herself or Michael and the rest of the class. I have the results right here. If the class wins, can everyone chip in and buy Michael new shoes? Can we talk about this? Those are wrapped in duct tape, right? It looks like you have 2 broken feet.
My shoe's broken. I was just too lazy to go to the store.
Let's get him at least 1 new shoe if he wins. All right, guys, here are the results. We asked your female peers, if you were appearing in a movie, what actor would you want to be your co-star for a makeout scene? Christy, you said Taylor Lautner. Good choice. Michael, you said Johnny Depp. Also a good choice. One of those was the number 1 answer. The number 1 answer was Taylor Lautner. Point for Christy. Everyone's like. We asked your peers, at what age did you start receiving allowance? Michael, you said 12, which got 16% of the vote. Christy said 11, which got 6% of the vote. Point for Michael. Oh, now we cheer. The number 1 answer was 10. How many people are in the group that you would describe as your best friends? Christy, you said 3. Mike, you said 2. Those are the top 2 answers. That's not including imaginary friends either. The number 1 answer is 3. Christy is 1 point away from winning $5,000. All right. What is your favorite form of physical exercise? Michael, you said basketball. Christy, you said yoga. Basketball got 3%. If yoga got more than 3%, Christy's winning $5,000 right now. If yoga just has to get higher than 3%, yoga got 2%. So close. So close. Point for Michael. The number 1 answer was running. Sound familiar, guys? My doctor tells me I'm allergic to running. I get really out of breath and sweaty anytime I try to do it. I love it when it comes down to the last question. It's so much extra pressure. Look at you. You people back there who haven't gotten 1 thing right today may very well take home some money. They're all in the back like, I haven't done that might make some money. Here's your last question. Name the most dangerous thing people do while driving. Michael, you said text. And Christy, you said talk on the phone. One of those was the number 1 answer. And the number 1 answer, with 71% of the vote, is texting. Michael and the class win the money. All right, I'm Mr. Neighbors, Mr. Substitute, and class is dismissed.
got that. I got that cash. I got ish. I got.